All right, today we are talking about stretching because it's November and we're doing Stretch November. So today I'm gonna do kind of some just basic stretches. We're gonna get into why to stretch and kind of the 4 ways on how. If you've taken advantage of my 7-day wellness challenge, then you already know that we've discussed the stretching part of our wellness in day 5. But I've also got a full course, totally free, to revitalize your wellness. So whether you are new to getting healthier, if you just want a new perspective, or if you're just looking for new tips and tricks on how to enhance your current wellness, then Revitalize Your Wellness course is exactly what you need. So I will leave the link down in the show notes for both the 7-day wellness challenge, if you want something quick and fast, or the Revitalize Your Wellness course down below. Now in the future, I actually want to do a stretch day weekly with you guys, and I'd like to go live with that, but in order to do it, I need 50 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button, and once I get 50, we will start weekly stretching together. Before we actually get into the stretching part of this video, I want to just touch on some of the benefits of stretching. Mainly there are 5. Obviously, you're going to increase your flexibility with stretching. You're also going to increase your circulation. You'll have some stress relief as well. Allowing yourself even 5 minutes a day of stretching is a really nice meditative state that you can put yourself in. Also, it's going to help with your posture. Stretching properly really helps to relieve stress on joints, improve muscle tone, and just help you focus a bit more on the postures that you're holding when you're stretching and using your body. It's just a nice way to bring back awareness to the body. On top of that, stretching helps prevent pain, especially in the joints, back, low back especially, shoulders and neck are key points. Those are areas that we hold a lot of tension in. So stretching the hips regularly, hamstrings, quads, shoulders, and neck regularly really helps to prevent tension and strain in these areas, which helps to prevent pain. There are 4 key ways in which to know that you're stretching properly so that you don't overstretch and injure yourself. 1, make sure that you're warmed up in some way, shape, or form. Go for a walk up and down your stairs a couple times, take a hot bath, just warm up your muscles in some way. Make sure that you're relaxing your muscles while you're stretching. Don't be tightening up the area you're trying to stretch. Stretching and contracting the muscle at the same time means you're tearing it. Breathe and move slowly into your stretch. No need to be jerky or bouncing with stretching. Again, that means you're contracting the muscle, and we don't want to do that. We want to relax into the stretch and breathe and hold. And don't go too far. Going too far, again, makes the muscle want to protect itself. You want to ease lightly into the stretch. This is not an exercise for the muscles. This is relaxing, meditative time for your muscles and joints. The first area that we're going to stretch is the neck. Now, I don't really like teaching people how to stretch their neck by yanking because, again, remember, you cannot stretch and contract a muscle at the same time. That's how you tear it. There's really no way when you're standing up to relax your muscles completely in your neck because they're trying to hold your head up. Natural instinct, they're not going to just let your head flop over. So rather than moving your head to stretch, I'd rather see you move your arm to stretch your neck. So if you're reaching, it's just a slight movement, but reach out and move at the same time, you're going to feel the stretch nicely right along that side. Don't overstretch your neck. Injuring this this area of your body is super easy, especially with stretching. Now do it back here. And you're gonna feel it probably down the arm too, and in the neck. And you can change your ankles. Feeling it nicely down here. Just allow the neck to stay nice and relaxed. And relax your face as well. Continue to breathe. And soften. If you want, just do nice, simple rotations, just to keep some mobility in the neck. Go forward. Make sure when you go forward, you're not hunching over. Keep your shoulders back and just have the neck go forward. And then have the neck go up. And stretch along in here. Open the shoulders up and the chest up. Very simple with neck stretches. If you feel you need more of a neck stretch in order to get some of that tension out, I highly recommend that you do it with a partner so that you can relax while they help you stretch. I'll do some more videos in the future on that. Next is some shoulder work. Again, we've already been working with the neck, so now relax the neck. Let's just do some shoulder rolls. Nice and back. And don't go fast. It doesn't need to be this crazy thing. Nice and slow. And then forward. Engage your core while you're doing this so that your low back, because there are a lot of shoulder muscles that actually go all the way down into the back. So sometimes low back pain can actually be coming from your shoulders. Another reason to keep stretching the shoulders. The shoulder girdle affects the neck, affects the back, the low back. So keeping your shoulders loose, not hugging in, right? Nice and loose. Nice and loose and relaxed. Yes. Now, I see a lot of people doing this like up here thing. Bring your shoulder down, away from your ears. So as we come across, keep the shoulder down and feel the stretch along your deltoids, biceps, even into your elbow. But this shouldn't be this locked, like stiff thing. Relax your wrist, relax your elbow. No need to lock things out, right? Stretching is a very soft, calming. This is your meditation. Remember, we're stress relieving here. Calming the body and allowing for a nice, smooth stretch. Oh, I feel that all the way in the back by my shoulder blades. It's great. I love it. Shoulder stretches are key, which brings me into the next stretch. Let's get into triceps. You're gonna feel it down here. And no need to push hard. If you feel your neck coming forward or you can't maintain proper, go as far as you can without compromising your posture. And hold and breathe. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, right? We don't need to be up here. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Feels good all the way in here. Next, let's work on a chest opener. Again, there are a lot of different ways of doing this, but today, let's just do something simple. So clasp your hands behind your back. Allow your body to relax. No locking the knees. Just relax here. Pull the shoulders back and just allow your head to come back just slightly. No need to wrench yourself. Just a nice chest opener. Yes. This is one of those that, honestly, I say just stay in it as long as it feels good. Just open up those pecs, open up your rib cage and your diaphragm, and just open things up. Everything we do is so forward, with a desk, with our phone, with our car. So really just opening up that front body, so important. And there are so many different ways of doing that, but that's how we're gonna do it today. Next one, hamstring stretch. Now, I don't have the greatest of balance, so I don't ever feel like I can relax while just balancing. And relaxing while stretching is super important. So use something. Use the wall, use a chair, use your bed. Now, what's important here is we're stacking the joints. So make sure hip is over knee and ankle are all in line. So we're not like putting stress on our knee joint by doing this. And we're stretching the whole front, all those quad muscles. If you want a deeper stretch, all you have to do is pull the knee back just a little bit. It's a small adjustment. Good. Let's do the other side. Now remember, I just had to make an adjustment to relax my hamstrings. Check in with your body. This is the point. This is the nice thing about going slow with stretching, is you really have the opportunity to check in with areas of your body. Have you relaxed your face? Have you relaxed your glutes and your low back? Or are you tightening up somewhere, which you don't want to be doing? So check in with your body, go slow. All right, there are a couple of semi-yoga poses that people know of that I think are extremely helpful. One is the cat-cow. It's just a nice spine movement. And I like to make sure, again, we're stacking our joints. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Nothing out like this where you're here nice and stacked. Hips, knees are stacked. And just nice and slowly feel everything along the spine kind of start opening. Nice and easy. No need to go quickly. Just a nice easy movement. And this leads right into one of my favorites. Open your knees up just slightly, put your toes together, sit back, and then come into child's pose. Now, for some of you that might have some knee issues and can't do this deep flexion, pillow or a blanket, prop yourself up a little bit. Give yourself something to kind of hold you a little bit here, so you don't need to go into that deep flexion, but you're still going to be able to open up your back, your shoulders, again, keeping them away from your ears. You don't have to feel the need to get your butt all the way down to your heels in order to get the benefit from this. I like this also as a lat stretch. So you can lean off to the side and really focus in on that side body here. And then you can go off and do the other side. And again, sink slowly into this. This doesn't have to be an instantaneous into the stretch. Sink nice and slowly. Move into the stretch comfortably. If you're feeling it in your hips here, then just stay here. Don't feel like you have to push to get all the way down. Stay right here until you've relaxed and breathed enough through it. Make adjustments in your pelvis so that you're not overextending your low back. Make adjustments wherever you need, which is why we move very slowly through all of this. Yes. Again, rocking and moving is okay to settle in, but when you're actually stretching, you don't want to be pulsing, because if you're pulsing, that means you're activating the muscle to move you. And again, remember, we don't want to stretch and contract a muscle at the same time, or we risk tearing it. So we want to do it safely. So just nice. Now we're getting into the hamstring stretch. I personally need this one the most because my hamstrings are very tight. It's just always tight for me. So I don't try to reach all the way to my toes on this because I focus on almost bringing my toes back, and then I start to feel, I already feel it. I feel a nice fascial stretch, actually, soft tissue stretch right in my calves here. And it feels great. So I can activate just this muscle up here, your tibialis anterior, just to get a nice stretch back here. You can use antagonist muscles to help, but I'm not contracting my calves at the same time. And I'm not contracting my hamstrings at the same time. So I can get a nice, comfortable stretch in with the hamstrings and calves, that whole back body. But pay attention, you don't need to be doing this. No forward. We already do this enough. Stay up, keep your back straight, and a nice flexion in those hips, but no extra flexion in the spine, all right? Yes, that's wonderful. All right, now the calf stretches. Don't come into this too deeply, but you want to start feeling it right in that back leg. So just put your foot up against the wall. Make sure that you relax your quads and your knee, no locking out, and lean toward the wall, nice and easy. Again, making sure that you're stacking your knee, your hip, and your ankle all over each other. Focus on what your ankle's doing. If it wants to turn out, then really focus on keeping it in. If you're someone that has flat feet and your foot turns in, really work on focusing on that posture, that awareness of where that alignment is. So adjust as needed. No need to go all the way in like this and stretch very deeply. A nice light stretch is all you need. Nice and slow. Relax your foot. No need to push your toes into the wall at the same time. Nice and easy. Congratulations on stretching for 10 minutes today. If you followed along with me, I thank you. And stick with me through this month because I'm going to start putting out some more stretching videos And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so that I can get to 50 subscribers and we can start doing live stretching. We can encourage each other and we can be accountable together. So stay tuned for more stretching videos. Have a good one.